Show. Hello, Hoops fans. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, along with Kenny, the Jet, the champion, Smith, and Shaquille, the Diesel, the champion several times, O'Neal. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. And tonight, it'll be the Memphis Grizzlies going up against the Philadelphia 76ers. For Philadelphia, they're hoping to take a step into that upper echelon. A road win here would certainly be a step in the right direction. And we'll get to see Marc Gasol in this contest, a center who added the three-point shot to his game last season. All of a sudden, late in his career, he's become a three-point threat as a 7-footer. Man alive, Shaq.
Gasol saw how he could open up things when he added the three. Muchas gracias.
Man, and me without my SAP button. Kenny?
Well, Gasol, he's always had a great touch. But now he's just extending it from a mid-range into a long range. So I'm not surprised by this. Muy bien.
That about does it for now. Let's get to Kevin Harlan. Adios. So for the Grizzlies, their last game, a loss to the Pelicans at New Orleans Arena.
And, you know, this can happen on the road. You're out defending guys who have just gotten into a comfort zone playing at home.
Well, you have to have an aggressive mindset, and you have to try to disrupt their rhythm.
And it's going to be the Grizzlies off the tip. Look at the 76ers starting group. Redick and Simmons are the 2 and the 3. Okafor out there with Sharge. And it's Fultz in at the 1 spot. Now here's Conley. 3. It's good on the putback.
Quick off the floor for these offensive rebounds. Green 7'2" wingspan. It helps him snatch them.
Fultz kicks to Simmons. He dishes it to Sharge. Pass to Okafor. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Hey, Smitty, when you get this far into the season, we see more teams having to deal with the occasional back-to-back game. Just how hard is it to play 2 nights in a row?
It's extremely hard. You have to be on top of your game, like you say, for night in and night out for a back-to-back. And what makes it also hard is the opponent and also the amount of travel. Sometimes you're getting in at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. You got to turn around and play again. There just haven't been enough time to recover. That's when you have a deep roster. Those guys can help.
People don't realize back in the day there were 4 and 5 days, 5 and 7 days. Those are tough.
Those were extremely tough.
Now we'll go to David Aldridge. We had a chance to talk with head coach David Fizdale.
Well, Kevin, he said for them to be successful, they have to act like, and I quote, a swarm of angry bees, unquote, every time the ball goes into the post. If they don't, he thinks they're going to be in for a long night. Kevin?
Thanks, David. For Memphis, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. McLemore, the pass to Conley. Feeds to Evans. Green with a screen for Evans. Now here's McLemore outside. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. McLemore's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Volz kicks to Reddick. There's the dish to Sharch. Screen by Sharch. Simmons against Evans. Back to Okafor. It's stolen by Green. Now here's McLemore. He's guarded closely. Shoots over Reddick. His shot is good, making it a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. Philadelphia with the ball. They trail by 3. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
And just looking at the stats, you can see that they were efficient on this night.
They made shot selection a priority, and you see their percentage from the field. Outstanding.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Count it. Good. Simmons got his second bucket tonight.
Look, this is how you draw it up coming out of the locker room. 3 of 3 so far.
Conley kicks to Gasol. Lays it up off the glass.
Mark Gasol, usually with the size advantage, very comfortable operating around the rim.
Simmons on the wing. Okafor dishes to Simmons. Rejected by Gasol.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Conley's shot is off.
Ooh, that's the one when you watch the film back, he's going to cringe. He couldn't ask for a better opportunity.
And Reddick kicks to Simmons. Over Evans. A rebound by Gasol.
He likes to work that in-between area, upset with himself that he couldn't connect.
Gasol, a screen on Simmons. Evans passes to Green. Evans kicks to McLemore. Dishes it to Gasol. Releases from 15. Makes a big height bounce and goes in.
When you got a center like Mark Gasol who can hit it from mid-range, you'll find that shot available quite often.
Here's Okafor. This game we saw him score 13. Now here's Simmons. Back to Okafor. Rejected by Gasol.
Gasol with those long arms is a shot blocking expert, especially down low.
Outside Conley. McLemore with a screen for Green. Green, the screen. Conley dishes to Green. Now here's McLemore outside. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. The 76ers trail by 7. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
The Grizzlies on offense. They're on an 11-2 run. Conley kicks to Evans. With some arc. Count it.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
And Philadelphia has possession. Tyreek Evans, the 4th pick back in 2009, won Rookie of the Year.
Averaged 20 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists right off the bat. And it's been about the injuries in terms of what's held him back. If he can stay healthy, and that's a big if, the talent is obvious. Yeah, the aggressive D inside leads to a missed opportunity there.
You know, he had terrific position, does a good job of affecting the shot without fouling.
Now here's Okafor. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game.
He's hit a rough patch this quarter. He's trying to shoot his way out of it, though.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here.
And for the Grizzlies, Chandler Parsons was the biggest free agent signing in franchise history. They've got to hope his knees allow him to make a big-time impact.
And the Grizzlies financially capped out from the Parsons signing. They owed their first-round pick to Portland Knicks last summer. Their 2019 pick goes to Boston. Steve, how do they surround their stars with talent?
Great question. 7 straight playoff seasons, going for 8. The upside to compete for a title appears elusive. What they have to do is have this group catch fire and get them over the hump.
3-point and 2-point shot attempt averages for the 76ers.
And they concentrated a lot on creating open looks from beyond the arc. Player movement, finding space on the perimeter, that was their number one priority.
The 76ers trail by 12. Fultz with the ball. Coming off a stellar performance against Milwaukee. The 76ers again can't hit it.
And that was an easy one there, just a missed opportunity. If you give it to him, he'll take that shot every time down the floor. I'm sure he's kicking himself.
Now here is Conley. 14 points from him the last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And he showed again why he is such a sensational playmaker. Some of the plays he made were just remarkable.
Fultz kicks to Redick. Here's Sharch. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
It's Evans on the wing. Pass to Gasol. Back to Evans. It's deflected.
And don't forget about the long reach that Simmons possesses. He uses it exceptionally well on defense to come away with blocks like that. There's a chance he could go for a big game if they don't D him up on the perimeter.
Conley gets to Gasol. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Methodical in their approach. They have absolutely owned this first quarter.
My opinion, it's been the commitment to pounding the ball inside. That's what's giving them the upper hand.
Now here's Okafor. Over in the corner, Fultz. Second chance shot. Green with the block.
One of JaMychal's strengths is his shot blocking. Whether he's down low or on the perimeter, he gets up quickly.
And McLemore gets to Green. Conley, the pass to Gasol. It's hauled in by the 76ers. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Memphis this season.
Yeah, interconference matchup. Two teams that'll see each other only twice on the schedule.
It's always interesting. You're not exactly sure what you're going to get, but it'll be fun to see how it plays out.
The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Conley kicks to Evans. Here's Gasol. Buries it down low. Gasol's got 12 in the game.
And how about 6 of 8 with that one? And there is no slowing down this young man.
And the 76ers call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And, Steve, it seems like the league is going more up-tempo, more offense, better flow. What makes the biggest difference to a team, in your opinion, as far as unlocking a great scoring potential?
I think when you have guys that can go up and down, and you have 5 guys that understand the game, high basketball IQ, versatility. Let's take the Golden State Warriors. Let's take the Cleveland Cavaliers. They have 4 or 5 different guys that can lead them in scoring, lead them in assists, and lead them in rebounding. That makes the game fun to watch.
Best teams are always like that, though, aren't they? Got a lot of different ways to hit you.
Yes, and versatility. They can play small, they can play big, they can slow down, they can win on the defensive end, or they can win on the offensive end.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Bayless the pass to McConnell. Here's Holmes. Good. And McConnell gets the assists. And the Grizzlies leading by 11. Harrison kicks to Chalmers. Gets Davis on the wing. He averages about 5 points a game. Thompson's outside. Just 4 to shoot. Here's the 3. rebound by Johnson.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Now, here's Holmes. Covington kicks to Bayless. Holmes, that's a screen. Now, here's McConnell. He's tightly guarded for Davis, and Davis sends it back. There's Harrison looking for his first basket still on this one. Parsons on the wing. Davis sets a screen. And Parsons gets it to go. Parsons got his first 2 points of the night.
I don't know if you can do it any better on both ends than they have tonight.
It's early, but they have taken full control of this game, and the fans here, they know it.
Now here's Bayless, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Now here's McConnell. Defense is right there. Grizzlies with the rebound. 1:36 left here in the opening quarter. Harrison kicks to Parsons. Pass to Harrison. He feeds it to Davis. Parsons outside. Davis sets a screen. And Chandler Parsons again. Parsons got his second bucket.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Holmes has a screen. And Robert Covington picks up the foul. That's his first foul. .104 left in the first quarter. Harrison kicks to Wright. Parsons outside. Offensive rebound. And it's Wright missing.
And already they've taken out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Bayless dishes to Covington. Holmes has a screen. Covington passes to Holmes. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
2 shots. Yeah, nice strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
The 76ers shooting their first free throws of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one drops. That one falls, so he hits both of them. There's Harrison. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Kicks it to Davis. Memphis moving it around. 4 on the clock, and here's Chalmers for 3. Another shot. And it's laid in by Davis. And the Grizzlies lead by 15.
And when you build a big lead like this, especially early, you have to guard against the letdown.
Yeah, this is where it gets interesting. Do they start to coast, or do they go right for the juggle?
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We come back right after this. Still one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And the Grizzlies have been rolling right along, haven't they?
A huge fan of how they have rotated here defensively, been able to challenge multiple shots.
Yeah, it's been the defense that has them out in front. But let's see if they can sustain the intensity.
Here's McConnell. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Chandler Parsons out there with Davis. Then there's Chalmers. That's Brandon Wright. And it's Harrison in at the 1. And Davis pulls it down.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
And Parsons kicks to Harrison. Wright sets a screen. Jumper off the screen. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. As we get a break in the action, let's take a peek at the leading defenses. The 76ers in second.
This is a team that takes pride on the defensive side of the floor. I mean, they play hard and they play together. They are a tough group to score on.
Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 5. Here's Chalmers. The shot, no good. The 76ers trail by 12. And David Fisdale, 8 seasons in Miami as an assistant coach, including 2 seasons as assistant head coach. He's been a top coaching prospect for years.
Well, he's dreamed of becoming a head coach. What he does is he has an unbelievable work ethic. He's determined. Also, he has a great feel for the game, and he has a great relationship with his players and the city of Memphis.
So it's Philadelphia now, following the miss by Chandler Parsons from deep. Back to Stauskas. That's a screen. Now, here's McConnell. He's tightly guarded over Davis. And the 76ers get it back. It's tipped.
And Parsons with the heads-up play on defense.
Harrison kicks to Davis. To the wing right side. Here's Chalmers. Defense right on him. The 76ers trail by 12.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Stauskas kicks to Holmes. Here's the pass to McConnell. Holmes, that's a screen. Unloads. Another miss by Philadelphia. And the Grizzlies leading by 12. Here's Harrison. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Parsons outside. Davis with a screen on Covington. Here's Parsons. Sweet little floater. Parsons got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Grizzlies. Philadelphia calls time here. Many teams these days looking to play in transition. Some have suggested widening the definition of the clear path foul to allow those exciting situations to play out. Do you think?
No, I don't think so. I think it's still basketball defensively. I think if you have a guy that's out in front of you, I think the rules right now is fantastic. I don't want to see a change where guys are scared to make a play on the basketball because, hey, if I don't foul him, he gets a chance to get a bucket and 2 more shots. At the end of the game, in a huge game, which they all are, sometimes you want to be able to foul a guy, but if he's in front of you, I like the way the rules are right now.
About 8 points a game, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. And the numbers won't wow you, but but I like the effort he brings to the table each and every night.
You need guys who understand their roles. Carry them out without complaint. Everything he does is for the team.
Now, here's Holmes. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Holmes has a screen. Here's Covington, and it's Wright sending it back.
The length of Wright is tough to deal with. If he's nearby when a shot is going up, he can send it back in a hurry.
Davis up top, guarded by Holmes. Here's Harrison, still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And they pick up 2.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
The 76ers trail by 16. And there's the feed to Stauskas. For 3, Covington. Harrison with the rebound.
Rough start to this game. Hits 1 bucket in the first and nothing here in the second.
Outside, Davis. From deep. That's good from Parsons on the assist by Davis. And that's now 9 points for Chandler Parsons. Philadelphia has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Johnson the screen. For 3, Covington. Hits it from 3-point range. Covington's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, okay. It's on. Trading blows here from distance.
You know what? Both sides are in rhythm. The defense out there having no effect.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, David Fizdale was one of the most respected assistant coaches in the league before he took over in Memphis last season. He spent 8 seasons in Miami, where LeBron James played for him. LeBron said he has every quality that would fit a head coach. He's confident in his ability, a great learner, a great communicator. So it was great to see him get the nod, and he's proven so far why he's capable of the job. Kevin?
And an endorsement from LeBron is never a bad thing, D.A. Thanks so much. Parsons for 3, and the Grizzlies get it back. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. And he recovers it.
Not a bad idea to foul right when he gets inside. Better to put him on the free throw line than to give up an easy bucket.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as he'd like.
First free throw is good.
The Tar Heel alumni, Brandon Wright. You know, he's an efficient scorer inside. He has a great reputation as a dependable role player.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Marc Gasol is checked in for Deontay Davis. Evans comes in for Parsons. McLemore's checked in for Mario Chalmers. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Harrison. And he makes the first but misses the second. And Smitty, this year the NBA choosing to start the season a bit earlier to cut down on the back-to-back games during the year. Do you think the NBA should spread the schedule out even more? Are you happy the way they have at least gone about this season?
I think the NBA, Adam Silver and those guys have done a fantastic job. I love how they give the guys basically a week after All-Star game. They're starting a little bit early to cut down the back-to-backs. Either way, if you can find ways to help the recovery time is great. But I think right now, the league and the games and the scheduling, they're in good hands right now.
And Steve, in your playing days, you always struck that balance, I always thought, between calling your own number and creating for teammates. That's a real gift.
It is, and I think the value of playing winning basketball, Kevin, is whatever play dictates making your teammates better or making the winning play. I think a lot of guys right now get caught up in stats. Whatever's the play to help your team win, that's the play that needs to be made.
Well said. The 76ers trail by 17. It's Redick on the wing. He kicks to Okafor. Back to Redick. Over McLemore. There's a shot by Redick. No good.
Not sure of the thought process on that one. Really bad shot selection.
Well, you're playing for the team, not just yourself. They needed much better execution that trip down the floor.
Now here's Conley. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Outside, Reddick. He kicks it to Okafor. It's not going to go for him. Gasol with the defensive effort.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Back to Conley. And the bucket counts. 3-point chance here.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Talk about steady floor generals. Mike Conley definitely comes to mind. Very stingy with his turnovers. He's always under control.
Falls for Mike Conley. And Mike Conley, exactly what you want, Steve, in a point guard. He ticks all the boxes.
He does. He makes the game easier for his teammates. He's a competitor, but more importantly, he's a coach on the floor.
Now, here's Reddick. He had 19 points in the win against Milwaukee. And here are the Grizzlies with it. They're on a 14-6 run. Gasol setting the pick for Conley. Gasol in the high post. 17-foot shot on the way. Excellent D there from Okafor. Simmons against Evans. Puts it up from 12, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. And that's now 6 points for Jahlil Okafor. Conley kicks to Evans. Contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That's on Ben Simmons.
Tyreke Evans likes getting to the line, willing to throw himself at the defense while he's shooting.
Memphis shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First free throw is good.
Evans is a nice player, a guy who can play multiple positions, an effective scorer.
Jared Bayless is checked in for the 76ers. And both free throws good for Evans.
After having no trip to the free throw line in the first period, he's being much more aggressive now.
Simmons against Evans. The shot drops. His shooting percentage improves. He's 3 for 7 now with that basket.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Green dishes to Gasol. It's stolen by Fultz. And here we go. Fultz heading to the basket. And finished off by Fultz.
And it's easy to see that Fultz is a nightmare in transition. A gear-shifting point guard who can slice and dice any D in the open floor.
And that replay presented by Under Armour, showing us the fantastic steal that led to that fast break finish. Another unleashed chaos moment. Here is Conley. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go.
And Mike Conley Jr., you talk about being bred for success. Remember, his dad was a gold medalist in the triple jump. And you can just see that athleticism in his game. Super quick and elusive out on the floor.
Shot's good from Conley.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Good on both.
To me, what is most impressive about Mike Conley is his decision-making. He's a guy you can trust to handle and run your offense.
Fultz the pass to Simmons. Rejected by Gasol.
His lack of consistency with his shot tonight has held him back.
Conley hits to Gasol. Passes to Evans. 6 to shoot. The shot will not fall. Simmons with the defensive effort. Charity strike shot. Simmons missing again. And the Grizzlies leading by 18. McLemore inside the line. Off the left rim and out.
You know he would like to have that one back. A clear look from the mid-range.
Here's Fultz. Green with the block. Conley dishes to Evans. Green with a screen on Sharch. Evans kicks to Green. Back to Evans. Lets it go from deep. And it's Green missing. The 76ers trail by 18. Okafor kicks to Bayless. He dishes it to Sharch. Green with the block. Now McLemore. He's coming off a 10-point game against New Orleans. Here's Evans. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
You can see the frustration. They hold the lead, but he wants to be able to contribute.
Outside, Simmons. Screen by Sharch. Evans against Simmons. To end the drought. Green with the rebound. Green's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
And JaMychal Green, undrafted out of Alabama, played a few seasons in the D-League, Greg, but in his 3rd season, a full-time starter in the league with Memphis.
And the Grizzlies like his ability to space the floor from that power forward position. It shows you where the game is going. Face-up skills and mobility coveted at that 4 spot.
First one falls. And so Mike Conley nails both of them. The 76ers trail by 20. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Okafor with a screen on Conley. Here's Fultz. The 76ers with another miss.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Now here's McLemore. He's got 5. Outside Conley. Good-looking screen by Gasol. 4 on the clock. And it's Evans missing.
It's been a frustrating quarter for him shooting the basketball. He just has to make sure he's taking good shots.
And the shot goes in from Fultz.
And how about the quick fire release of Fultz? It is difficult to guard. You know he's thinking about shooting as the pass is coming his way.
Now here's Evans. 14 points from him the last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And his rebounding was solid in that effort as well. He did a lot of work on the glass. All around, just his effort level was off the charts.
He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here. He's off on the first. Parsons checked in for Green. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Holmes checked in. And the second free throw, good. 27 seconds left to play in the first half. Fultz the pass to Simmons. Over to the wing, to the inside. Unloads from 13. And it's Okafor. That time on the assist from Fultz. And it's 8 points for Jahlil Okafor. McLemore with the ball. Gasol a screen.
Fultz has what it takes to be a lockdown defender, using his impressive wingspan and quickness to alter shots.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Grizzlies lead by 16. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here. Got Shaq, got Kenny the Jet Smith. We welcome you back to the halftime show on 2K Sports. Marc Gasol playing terrific basketball in this one. He had 12 points, 3 block shots, and 10 rebounds. Kenny, what'd you think about the Grizzlies?
Boy, it was rough down there in the paint, and they were just dominant, taking it to the rack. But that's what you have to be willing to do. Take the action to the heart of the competition without any fear. That's why this is already a blowout.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about Philadelphia?
Well, first of all, as cold as they've been from the floor, I can't say I'm surprised by the score. You cannot shoot the ball that poorly and expect to be in the game, Ernie. They need better ball movement. If their offense stays this stagnant, they could forget about a comeback.
And that is just about going to wrap it up as the second half is moments away. Down to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the crew.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. It's been a clinic out there by Marc Gasol.
Yeah, and the fact he's posted a double-double with about half the game left to play, that's impressive.
He's been one of, if not the hardest worker over the first 2 quarters. His tenacity has been the difference.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Redick and Simmons are the 2 and the 3. Dario Saric is out there with Okafor, and it's Fultz in at the point. Off the screen, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Conley kicks to Gasol. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And the rebounding numbers for Marc Gasol have fallen off a bit in recent years. Did that concern you at all?
Well, yeah, they're going to fall off because he's shooting more threes, so the offensive rebounds are going to decline. His offensive game has become more perimeter-oriented. He's not the quickest, so they like him getting back on defense a little quicker.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Move shots.
First one falls for him. And Marc Gasol, one of the best passing big men in the NBA. He averages as many assists as a lot of starting point guards.
You know what? Has a terrific pass at the center spot and shooter. He's a zone buster in that high post. Great vision, and he can see over the top of the defense.
And so he makes both from the line.
What I like about Marc Gasol, you get everything. Scoring, passing, block shots, rebounding. He's the total package.
Fultz kicks to Redick. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Okafor, rejected by Gasol. Now here's Conley, the fast break opportunity. the bucket. Conley's got none.
What a wonderful pull-up jumper from Mike Conley. You can't give him that much room.
Left side, Saric. Misses the three. And the Grizzlies leading by 18. Evans gets to Conley. Feeds to Gasol. 13 feet away. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Simmons got 4 rebounds in this game. To the right side. Okafor with no one around. The 76ers with another miss.
You know, coming out of the half, you want to set the tone for the rest of the game. But going 1 for 4 is the wrong way to do it.
Now here's Gasol. He's got 14. Green, the screen. Outside Conley. Jacks up a 3. Another miss by Conley. The 76ers trail by 18. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Okafor with a screen on Conley. Fultz buries it down low. He's got 9.
And Fultz is a threat in the screen and roll. If you give him any space to shoot off that screen, he's going to rise and fire.
Now here's Conley. He's got 9. Evans inside. Guarded by Simmons. Gasol setting the pick for Conley. And he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick. Conley's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And Conley is so efficient off the screen, filling space and dropping the bucket easily.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Without question, Marc Gasol displaying his skills today.
The man has been relentless scoring inside, attacking the rim every chance he gets. Their defense has been powerless to stop him. We'll see what adjustments they make coming out of this timeout.
Chance now to review the shot chart for the Grizzlies.
And when you come into a game with the mindset of going right at the rim and not settling for outside shots, this is what your shot chart will look like. Every chance they've had to either attack the paint or play back to the basket, they've taken it, and it's been a complete success thus far.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Outside, Redick. No one near Fultz as he lets it go. Drills the three-pointer. Fultz has got 12 points in the game.
Not letting his team down. He's been very strong. He just needs a little help from his teammates.
McLemore with a screen for Conley. The dish to Gasol. Pass to McLemore. 6 to shoot. Takes the 13-footer, and Michael Conley again. Conley's got 6 points in the quarter.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Fultz kicks to Simmons. The teardrop falls in. He's got 8.
What precision and focus from Simmons, just feeling no one can guard him down on the block.
Gasol setting the pick for Conley. Dishes to Evans. Here's Gasol, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. And the Grizzlies lead by 17.
He's been so consistent scoring the basketball. It has helped him tack on to this lead.
Pick by Okafor, and the wide-open shot from Redick. Can't make good off the pick. Now running up the court, Evans trying to push it up. And play stops as it looks like they call it over the back here.
And you can live with those over the back calls
ball sometimes because at least it's an effort play.
Yeah, really wanted the second chance opportunity, but shows a lack of judgment there. Draws the whistle.
And Memphis making a change here. Chalmers is checked in. Then for the 76ers, Johnson comes in for Okafor. Robert Covington subbed in for Simmons. He got right to the cup using that screen.
Fultz really sees the floor well, and an efficient guard who shares the ball.
Memphis leading by 15. Outside Conley. And Chalmers kicks to Gasol. And it's Evans in the corner. Covington with the steal. Here's Fultz. Foul on the play. Basket count, so it'll be a three-point play chance.
Man, he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Listen, 84 is a really good number to post at the foul line, and that's where he's at on the year.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Brandon Wright's checked in for Gasol. Deontay Davis comes in for Jermichael Green, and it's Harrison in for Mike Conley. That free throw good from Fultz.
And the feeling is with Fultz, tremendous potential. Could be one of those game-changing type point guards who scores and passes with ease.
Now, here's Chalmers. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Evans kicks to Davis. Pass to Harrison. And here is Chalmers. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Tough screen set there, and the defense was not prepared for it.
The 76ers trail by 15. Kicks to Covington. Johnson outside. Screen by Sharch. Here's Stauskas. Defended by Chalmers. Here's Sharch. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
And the Grizzlies leading by 13. Wright sets a screen. Evans dishes to Davis. Back to Evans. Clock at 6. Chalmers with it. Now guarded by Sharp. They'll get another chance. Rebounded by Covington. The 76ers trail by 13. Puts it up from 12. And it's Sharch. That time on the assist from Covington. Sharch has got 4 this quarter.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Evans. He's got 11. Count that one.
Evans is a nice mid-range shooter. Good job squaring himself up before firing.
Out left to the wing. Now the pass to Sharch. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Sharch has got his 3rd basket of the night.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
And Chalmers kicks to Evans. There's Harrison. Kicks it out to Evans. Evans can't get that one to fall.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Stauskas with the bucket.
This is what these perimeter plays are designed to produce. Quality looks for spot-on shooters.
Harrison kicks to Davis. Expanding his range. Nailed from three-point land. Harrison's got 5 points so far.
And that's from beyond, guys. Right back at you.
This is looking more like an all-star game right now. Everyone launching from range.
Yeah, you love the solid screen, but what you hate is just the inability to finish.
You can see he's frustrated with that one. Knows it's up to him to make that play.
Now here's Evans. He's got 13. Wright with a screen on Covington. Shoots over Covington. that doesn't go either for Evans.
And this is a guy that can get you stops. Aggressive on the defensive end.
Also doing a good job of tracking the ball, contesting the mid-range jumper as well.
Here's Fultz. 15 points in the game. And Saric kicks to Stauskas. The Grizzlies pull it in. Davis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Now Chalmers. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Evans kicks to Davis. Wright sets a screen. Here's Chalmers. Goes back up. Johnson with the block. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. Chandler Parsons, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. And then for Philadelphia, Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Saric. Bayless comes in for Nick Stauskas. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Fultz. Here's Harrison. He's covered by McConnell. And Parsons kicks to Harrison. Now the feed to Chalmers. Just 5 on the clock. Davis sets a screen. Fires the 3. And Rashawn Holmes gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
After putting up zeros in the first half, he is making up for it big time now.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Gasol's checked in.
Find the lane. Find the lane. One shot.
Free throw drops for Wright. The 76ers trail by 15. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
There's Covington. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him.
And they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
One shot.
Free throw good from Harrison. Now, here's McConnell. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. He feeds it to Bayless. He kicks it to Johnson. Passes to Covington. Now McConnell. Covered by Parsons. From 8. Second chance effort. And McConnell gets it to go.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Harrison kicks to Chalmers. Right outside. He dishes it to Parsons. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Here's Chalmers. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Really smoking the nets now after a difficult time shooting in the first half.
Feeds it to Bayless. Johnson with a screen on Chalmers. '76ers moving the ball around. Holmes can't get it to go in.
And a little frustration now, missing on the catch and flush.
You know, because it's all about timing. Just unable to connect. One of those plays you really want back.
The 76ers trail by 21. Now the dish to Bayless. Covington against Parsons. Covington kicks to Bayless. Pass to McConnell. From deep. Parsons with the
rebound.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Really left the element. Harrison's got 9 points now in just the second hit.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. McConnell passes to Covington. Johnson kicks to Bayless. Holmes, that's a screen. Bayless's shot is off.
Looking a little tentative on a very makeable shot. And this one was uncontested.
And again, it's Memphis with the three.
Just increasing their advantage. And right now, they're in a zone on both ends. Yeah, this lead has snowballed. Credit their killer instinct for piling on.
And so it's Memphis, rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up a quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. The Grizzlies shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Chandler Parsons out there with Martin. And it's Ennis. And it's Selden in at the 2. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. There's Harrison. 5 on the clock. Here's Ennis. It's deflected. McConnell with it. Pass to Luau. Holmes, that's a screen. And Bayless kicks to McConnell. Back to Bayless. Holmes, that's a screen. Lets it go from 11. He doesn't hit that one. And Memphis the other way now. They host the Spurs after this one. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home. Here's McConnell. The quick look, no good that time. And here are the Grizzlies now. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Dishes it to Parsons. Kicks it to Ennis. Parsons on the wing. Cutting the screen. Now here's Parsons. He's covered by McConnell. That's no good. He's 5 of 10 from the field. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Over to the wing. Johnson the screen. Here's Luwawu. Holmes controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And you can see there, the defender allows himself to get picked.
You know, it's all about effort. Sometimes you're going to get hit on hard screens. You just have to fight through them.
There's Harrison. Nobody near Parsons. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks Chelsea.
Now, here's McConnell. He's covered closely, and that one drops.
The beauty of the teardrop, very difficult to really contest.
The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Cutting the screen. And Parsons kicks to Harrison. Out left to the wing. Cutting the screen. Here's Ennis. And the shot goes in.
Attacking on the interior, I like that attitude.
So it's Philadelphia now. And here is Bayless. Johnson outside. Well, Steve, it's something that everyone has a different opinion on. How do you feel about the current amount of years a player has to play in college before they enter the NBA draft?
Well, Kevin, I look at it this way. I like the notion that people have been throwing around that you're able to come out of high school and go to the NBA. But if you choose to go to college, you must play 2 years. So I'm leaning toward and researching and looking at that. I think I'm on board with that because there are some guys who should have the opportunity straight out of high school, and there are some guys I think need college. So I think if they can balance that out, I think that's the way I would be leaning.
I like that perspective. 76ers have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Now, here's McConnell. Tight defense on him. Johnson the screen. The pass to Luau. 5 on the clock. Good. And McConnell gets the assists. McConnell's got 3 assists in the game. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Martin dishes to Parsons. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Well, a max contract last season for Chandler Parsons, despite, Greg, his history of knee injuries. That was a bold move by the Grizzlies.
Yeah, and they've needed a great two-way wing player for years. Hopefully, Parsons can get healthy and fulfill that role for this team.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Move shots.
Makes the first.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Davis is checked in for Selden. And then for Philadelphia, Okafor is checked in for Rashawn Holmes. And Stauskas subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Both free throws good from Parsons. On the last few seasons, the NBA has seen a share of teams that provide that villain role for the league. The Warriors, perhaps with Kevin Durant, LeBron when he was in Miami, and now in Cleveland. Do you think having a villain in the NBA is a good thing for the league?
Well, I think the right type of villain. And when you start talking about Kevin Durant and LeBron James, those are right type of villains because they're getting criticized as a villain because of not of their actions on the floor or off the court, just the choices they made to switch teams. But both those guys, LeBron and Kevin Durant, so far has handled it perfectly, and that's why the league's in good hands.
76ers have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. There's Harrison. Parsons outside, trying his luck deep. Okafor grabs the miss. Okafor's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Stauskas kicks to Okafor. The feed to Bayless. Here's Stauskas. 5 on the clock. The 76ers need to get off a shot. And Davis sends it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Marcus All's checked in for Deontay Davis. Jermichael Green comes in for Jarrell Martin. And McLemore, he's checked in for Ennis. And it's Conley in for Harrison. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Sharge checked in for Johnson. Ben Simmons comes in for Luwawu Cavalry. J.J. Redick's checked in for Stauskas. And it's Fulton for Jared Bayless.
This is when I like Parsons the most, when he's not settling and attacking the basket.
From the baseline. Again, Okafor missing.
And this is a guy that can get you stops. Aggressive on the defensive end.
Also doing a good job of tracking the ball, contesting the mid-range jumper as well.
Now here's McLemore. Outside Conley. Gasol a screen. Shoots off the screen. Conley's shot is off. Philadelphia's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Now here's Fultz for by Conley. Here's Simmons. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
And Simmons is accustomed to finishing over all types of defenders. That jump shot is just pure gold.
Parsons outside. Green, the screen. Passes to McLemore. And no good. Some solid defense from Saric. For Philadelphia, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And if you let Redick set his feet and just catch and shoot, you're in for a long night.
Out to the wing. Gasol passes to Conley. And the shot goes in. You know, Smitty, as the game grows internationally, we've seen a contrast drawn between the academies, for instance, in Europe and Australia and the youth basketball organizations in this country. Do you think we're doing it the right way? Should there be change, more policing of just how things are run at a very young level?
I think more policing, Kevin. I think also coaches being better equipped to be able to be around young kids. I think also how many games these kids are playing. I think obviously you want them to have games, but when they're playing 5, 6, 7 games in a weekend, I just think that's too much.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Now McLemore. He feeds it to Conley. He kicks it to Gasol. Excellent D there from Okafor. The 76ers trail by 18. Right side Redick. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. And 11 points for J.J. Redick.
And guys, really admire how Simmons finds the open man consistently. The vision, the unselfishness. That's what you want to see out of him.
And stolen by Redick. Simmons against Parsons. Fultz, no good. Memphis leading by 16. Parsons, right side. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Parsons can be very tricky when he goes at a defender. Knows how to draw fouls.
2 shots.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. Move shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Chandler Parsons gives you a little bit of everything. He can dribble it. He can shoot it. He can pass it. A very versatile player.
Both free throws good from Parsons.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Fultz dishes to Simmons. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
Conley kicks to Gasol. Now here's McLemore outside. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Simmons got 6 rebounds in the game. It's Redick on the wing, guarded by McLemore. Fultz the pass to Okafor. Charge in the corner. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
And the Grizzlies leading by 13. Now here's McLemore. Outside Conley. 6 on the shot clock. Good looking screen by Gasol. Goes up on the high post. That one doesn't go. Simmons with the defensive effort. Fultz with the ball. Conley picks him up. Fultz dishes to Redick. Feeds it to Simmons. Shot from 16. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
This is just one of many areas where Redick has improved, reading the floor and finding his guys for good quality shots.
Good looking screen by Gasol. Lane to the lane, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And the foul called on the Philadelphia 76ers.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. Move shots.
good from Conley. Evans, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. So Mike Conley nails both of them. 1:27 left in the fourth quarter. Screen by Sharich. And Redick kicks to Sharich. Outside, Simmons. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one, good.
And all Simmons needs is a little bit of space. He's dynamite off the pass.
The Grizzlies leading by 11.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Memphis.
They made more foul shots, and that was the difference.
That was a big advantage. The other team was defending with their hands instead of moving their feet, and they handed them a lot of easy points at the line.
And you can mark this one down in the W column, and they mark their 23rd of the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here, too, that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Marc Gasol.
And with the way he came out energized on the defensive end in particular, getting a hand on a lot of shots, that really got them rolling.
Simmons trying to get open. And it's Sharich. That time on the assist by Simmons.
And they definitely have the edge in those fast break points.
They can't be afraid to keep pushing the basketball in transition because in a half-court set, they're struggling a little bit.
Outside Conley. And so the Grizzlies take the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, are just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. With Chandler Parsons, it looked like the team was really going through you offensively tonight.
I was more than comfortable doing it. I struggled early. I missed a lot of bunnies, missed some open shots, but that's part of the game. You're going to have your up and downs, and I'm just glad I could come through when my team needed me.
It leads to good things going down the road, Chandler. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. So long.